The Northeast does what it can to get ready for a massive snowstorm. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Ann Holt. Happening right now, 28 million people are in the zone for dangerous blizzard conditions.
Take now a live look at Boston. We're going to show you that they're preparing as hard as they can. Snow already on the ground. The governor says they're expecting an historic top 5 snowstorm. Boston public schools will be closed Tuesday and Wednesday, and there could be driving bans placed across the area tonight. The storm's peak impact will be late tonight through tomorrow night.
Now, we have been tracking this storm system since last night.
This afternoon, News 2's Lisa Patton and Jeff Morrow have team coverage, starting with the impact here in Nashville. Guys?
Well, we just have a little bit of flurry activity that's going to swing through. We're going to be talking about that in just a couple of minutes. I just flew out of New York last night, Jeff, and was glad to get out. We had a great time, but didn't want to get stuck in this snowstorm, and that is all the talk. A lot of folks are going to be impacted by this. Even travelers.
Yeah, a lot of travelers. They're using words like epic and historic for this particular storm. Let's go ahead and take a look at the big picture here in the Northeast. I wanted to show you the satellite picture. The storm itself is actually taking shape off of the Outer Banks of North Carolina. But this is a classic setup where this storm will ride to the north and push all this Atlantic moisture and throw it back into the cold air here. Temperatures are only in the teens and 20s, and so we're already getting snow into Boston. New York's already had some bursts of heavier snow, and we have a band that's setting up right across the northern part of the city through LaGuardia Airport. Lisa is very lucky she got out of town when she did, I'll tell you. Look at the snowfall potential. This is a computer generation, but predicting 34 inches in New York, 30 in Boston, 22 in Hartford. My goodness. And to add to that, check out all the wind. Winds as we head on through the overnight hours getting up close to 60 miles an hour in Boston, and I could see hurricane force gusts out here on Cape Cod and some of those outer islands. It is going to be blizzard conditions here, folks. Of course, we'll keep you updated here on WKRN. Right now, let's get back to a little bit closer to home and see how we're going to fare.
Yeah, that's right, Jeff. It's a big system there. We're talking about a little bit of snow here. Late tonight or even this evening, we'll start to see some flurries dropping out of Kentucky, and it may be light snow. It's good and cold out there, a little bit above freezing now, but these flurries in this area here from about Nashville north and east could coat some surfaces with a light coating of snow, rooftops, some grassy areas. As long as the roads are traveled, they're probably going to be in pretty good shape, but you get to a bridge or an overpass, you'll need to be very careful. It's more of a drizzle situation from Nashville back to the west, and yeah, we're sort of splitting the difference here in Davidson County, so we'll keep an eye on it through the evening and let you know if we have any concerns. Right now, Storm Tracker just showing a few little blips of green here and there. The more significant moisture is up to our north, coming down into Hopkinsville and Bowling Green. You can see some of the shades of white and pink for the frozen precipitation, and while it probably won't look quite this impressive when it slides through, it won't take much to get things pretty excited here. Now, predictor, I think a little bit early on this, but by 5 o'clock, we may see up here around Robertson County and the state line some light snow flurry activity pushing through, and predictor shows it down through Wilson County, maybe even clipping Murfreesboro into Cannon County, Manchester perhaps by 6 o'clock. But I think it probably will be a bit more impressive up in the northeastern corner. Certainly nothing like the big snowstorm in the northeast, but like I said, a little bit goes a long way here, so if we coat a few surfaces, it could make for some tricky travel out there. Here's your temperature tracker out there for this evening. 35 at 6, about 33 through 10 and 2 a.m., so maybe just a little bit above freezing in Nashville. But northeast of town, it is much colder. It will be in the 20s, so that's where we could have some road problems.
All right, Lisa, thank you. And as Jeff pointed out, the experts are saying this history-making blizzard could drop 2 or 3 feet in some places.
That's a lot of snow. Our team coverage continues right now with ABC's Marcy Gonzalez in New York.
The flakes already falling, and the worst is yet to come.
It is a serious blizzard. It should not be taken lightly.
From Philadelphia through New England, this massive blizzard is expected to bring up to several feet of snow.
I'm hoping for less, but I think we're really going to get hammered.
And a key concern, the wind, with gusts predicted to be above 50 miles an hour, bringing whiteout conditions and the potential for widespread power outages.
This will most likely be one of the largest blizzards in the history of New York City.
In the city, mass transit will shut down at least partially, and only salt trucks, snow plows, and emergency vehicles will be allowed on the roads tonight. The same in Connecticut.
I have signed a travel ban for the entire state.
Also in preparation, lots of cancellations, from flights to votes on Capitol Hill and some NBA games being postponed. And with so many schools and businesses closing tomorrow, now the last-minute lines.
Who wants hot chocolate here? Thank you guys for waiting.
and the scramble to stock up ahead of the storm.
You should stay home if you can. You should only go out in the case of an absolute emergency.
And the worst of the blizzard is expected to start around 10 o'clock tonight and continue straight through around 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, with about 2 to 3 inches of snow falling in some places every hour. Marcy Gonzalez, ABC News, New York.
Thanks, Marcy. Flights in and out of the Northeast are mostly canceled. Out of Nashville, flights to Newark, New York, and Philadelphia are all grounded right now.
And we will be tracking this epic snowstorm in the Northeast as it happens. You can get new information by downloading our free WKRN app on your phone, and we'll post photos on our website and Facebook page.